Hi everybody, Adam here. Today we're taking a look at an awesome brick model railroader decal order that I received. Super excited about these. We've been talking about the brick model railroader premium instruction sets on the channel for the last couple of weeks. And this decal order will give you an idea of the ones that we're looking at building first. Let's dive in and take a look at each of these great decal sets. First up, the Pacific Fruit Express 1946 scheme decals. Really like the color scheme and the printing of these particular decals. Super excited to have this, cars of this type moving around our layout. Expect that in the end I'll have several of this type because we're looking to have some food and farm related industry around our layout. So really excited about this particular one. And I've mentioned this before, but I'm a big fan of the Canadian railway cars. So really excited about this CP rail flat car decal set. I think it'll look really cool. And then we've got the dome tank shell decals. Really excited about this. I'm a big fan of shell themed decals in general. Really like the actual Lego sets that came with the shell branding. And so the opportunity to have a tank car with the shell decals on it was, a really cool one, and really looking forward to seeing how this one comes together. And then in the same vein, we've got another tank car here with the Octan 1940s scheme. Really excited about this. I think that Octan is a cool branding from Lego sets, and I think that this one will, in addition to the shell one, look pretty cool around our layout. So really excited to get both of these up and running. Next up, we've got some Boxcar decals here. Really like the brick model railroader branding, and you'll notice we've got a couple of them here in different boxcars. Really think the text on there and the logo really nice to see. So I think these will be really great moving around our layout. In addition to the brick model railroader version, we've got a brick journal set of decals here for the Pacific Car and Foundry insulated boxcar. I'm a really big fan of brick journal, and when I saw these, I thought this would be a really cool, not only a really cool car to have around the layout, but a nice way to show my appreciation and support for brick journal as well, sort of on a daily basis with this car around the layout. And as I mentioned, I got a couple of the brick model railroader branded boxcar decals. This one is for the Gunderson 60-foot high cube plate boxcar. Really like the color scheme here. And again, I think the logos and text on this one are really cool to see. So really excited for both of the brick model railroader decal sets. Then we've got a West India Fruit and Steamship Company decal set for the Pullman boxcar. Another one that I think is really cool in terms of the logoing and text. This one just really popped for me, and I think it will look really cool again around our layout, not only when the boxcars are on the move, but I can see having a number of boxcars on sidings around the layout. And looking for visual interest elements on them, and this I think this really fits the bill. Really cool one, so quite excited about how that will look. Next up, we've got another set of Gunderson boxcar decals, this time for Canadian Pacific Railway. Really like the logo and text on this particular one. I think it's really going to pop, especially with the red body and doors. And in general, the Canadian railway train cars that we're going to build here in this initial batch are really just a jumping off point, looking to add quite a few more to our collection and layout going forward. But I think this will be a good starting point, and just super excited to start seeing these around our layout. Next up, we've got the Reading Caboose, and I think this one looks really cool. I love the color scheme with the yellow and green. I think it's really going to pop around the layout, and that's generally what I looked for in a lot of these initial train cars and decals that we're building. Was things that will be visually distinct and that you'll see across the layout, and that will look really cool in addition to fitting with a lot of the industry that we're planning on putting in around the layout, as well as some of the types of train cars and companies that we're looking to get initially in and around our layout. So super excited about this. I think that's a really nice looking caboose, and then coupled with this color scheme and a set of decals, it should look really great. Then next we've got a lumber load for the Bulkhead flat car, and this is the Canadian Forest Products lumber load. I think this will look really cool, again fitting in with the plans that we have for some really great industries integrated around our layout, with the the corresponding train cars to match up. So really excited about that. Then we've got the covered hopper here with the chassis system decals. This one is another one that I think really stood out for me because of the color scheme, both on the train car itself with the yellow and then the decal set. I think it's really going to look great and will be very noticeable around the layout. So I think I'm really looking forward to seeing how this one works out. Next up, we've got a great set of ESSO decals for a 2-dome tank car. Really excited about the look of this one. I think it's going to go really well with the Shell and the Octan decal sets that we've got. And this is another one that I really like seeing Shell stuff around the layout, and I think it'll be really cool to see some ESSO related decals around our layout. So super excited about this, and I think the color combo here with the black and then the decals is going to look really amazing. So super excited about this one. Then we've got another lumber load here for the Bulkhead flat car. This time we've got a Weyerhaeuser lumber load. Again, just looking for some interesting opportunities to have some industry-related train cars and storytelling around the layout. So this one really popped for me, something I see a lot in rail pictures and layouts and that. So I think this will look really cool. Then we've got the Canadian Pacific decals for the Bulkhead flat car. Again, another really great set of Canadian Railway decals. Really excited about that. And I think that this will go really well with the Weyerhaeuser and Canadian Forest lumber loads. So really excited to see how that combo works out. Last but not least, we've got the Canadian National decals here for the Gunderson Boxcar. Just another really great set of Canadian Railway decals that I think will look really cool on this Boxcar around the layout. And again, another, I think this one will pop as well, just with some of the different colors of boxcars that we have planned for this initial batch. So really excited about this. I think it'll look really cool, and quite eager to see it in action around our layout. So overall, really excited about this awesome decal order from Brick Model Railroader. I think that each of these decals is going to look really amazing on the train cars when they're complete. And it's worth noting that all of these decals were printed by OK Brickworks. Really awesome work on their part. The quality of their decals is always top notch. And I expect that this will be the first of many decal orders as we continue to build out our train collection and fleet around the layout. But I think this will be a good starting point to really have some interesting and visually eye-catching train cars around our layout. Now, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. We've got lots of videos upcoming. We will do videos for each of the train car builds, as well as showing these train cars around our layout. And on top of that, we just have lots of other great videos in the pipeline as well. So lots of great stuff ahead on the channel. So please make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. And thank you very much for watching. We will see you again soon. Take care. Bye.